Good morning. It is Saturday, June 14th, 2025, 7:55 a.m. I'm wearing my swimsuit because two of my grandkids are coming over. We're going to go to the pool today. Even though we have had so much rain that the pool water is probably freezing cold, that's okay. Hopefully, they won't care, right? I'm the only one that'll care. Well, okay, so this morning we are going to have some Master Origins Colombia coffee. Now, this coffee is different from a lot of other coffees because the coffee farmers let the coffee cherry, remember the bean is the seed inside of the cherry, so imagine a cherry, all right? They let it stay on the coffee plant until it's ripe and just perfectly ripe or even past ripeness, and then they pick them individually. Staying on the plant like that for a really long time is unusual, and it produces a better and more expensive coffee. So this says it has winey notes, but you know how I am. I mean, like, I have found that just because a description says something, that doesn't mean that's how it's going to strike me. It's not going to taste like wine anyway, right? I mean, these are just subtle, I don't know. Like if you had to compare it to some other coffee, you might say this is more winey, this is more woody. Well, I'm saying if you had to. If I had to, I don't know. All I would be able to say is something tastes good or it doesn't, okay? All right, so I've got, in the spirit of the hot weather, my Christkindl marked mug from Vilsalpsee in Austria, where I went, golly, just a few months ago, the Christmas market, and it was snowing, and oh my goodness, it was beautiful. And here in Middle Georgia, it is hotsy-totsy. So anyhow, I'm going to put some nice Lungo. You can make this Colombia coffee as an espresso or a Lungo. Now, something to watch, well, I don't want to bend over. Something to watch out for when you are buying at least the Nespresso coffee is they will list the Colombia as an espresso. But if you have to read, and you'll see, it can also be made as a Lungo. And in fact, on the package, it shows you the little cup for the espresso and the big cup for the Lungo. So, you know, actually, if you're wanting more coffee out of a capsule, get the ones where you have a choice either way. You don't just have to get the ones that have Lungo in the name, is what I'm saying. Okay, now, I'm going to go ahead and run this and take a little taste. Now, I've got some Coffee Mate creamers here, and I've got this Skinny Syrups individual packet that you can take with you. It's like totally sealed. In fact, I hope I'm going to be able to get it open when it comes time to use it. And all right, here we go. Lungo button. So I'm running it as a Lungo, and I'm going to taste it, and then I'll see, do I think it needs, you know, 1 Coffee Mate, 2, get a spoon here. Should I put some of the salted caramel in it or not? Why salted caramel? I happen to have a few of these, so I figured I'd use it this morning. Okay, oh, this smells nice. Okay. All right. So here we are. Oh, it's lovely looking. You know, let me just show you this. I mean, you know, here we go. Look at how pretty that is. Sometimes, do you sometimes sometimes see certain colors and you go, I love that color. This is one of those, oh, I love the way it looks. To each his own, right? And to each her own, and their own, and so on and so forth. Well, the, traditional saying is to each his own. I'm not going to get into some semantics or gender-related thing here, but I always say to each his own because, it's like a traditional thing. I don't think, oh wait, okay. I'm not going to do it. So Brad, good morning. And Josh from Australia is watching. Josh, did you have a good birthday yesterday? Josh, anytime you want to come on screen, just say, I'm ready, and I will bring you on the video. I don't know how to do it, but there's a thing that says bring them on video that I can tap, and, you'll be there. Of course, it's 10 p.m. in Melbourne, Australia right now. Let me give this a taste. So, to me, this is a coffee that I would not like black because, I don't know, I just wouldn't. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put in one coffee mate for sure. I just feel like it needs, for my tastes, to be more creamy, okay? And to have that mouth feel where, kind of lingers on your tongue. And the fat in the creamer does that. Okay, let's see here. Now, I'm licking it every time I take the spoon out, okay? Oh, good morning, Sandy. Thanks for joining us, too. Really, you probably shouldn't put the spoon in your mouth after you're done stirring it, and I'll tell you why. Because the crema that forms from this method of making coffee, of extracting coffee by using pressure to push water through the grounds, the crema has a much higher concentration of the coffee oils in it, and it's so much that it can seem bitter. So it's probably better to stir it and, put the spoon down without stopping by your mouth first. Oh, this greatly improves it. Oh, that's yum. Okay, so I'm going to put another one in because I just feel like it might be nice. And that's okay, you know what? Because what are we in this for? Well, I'm in this for 3 reasons, I think. One is I like coffee, okay? 2 is I like the coffee experience, just sort of get up and have a cup of coffee or sit with friends and drink a cup of coffee. And the other one is I really like to try, it's like an adventure, to try all these different flavors and combinations and things like that. Were those the 3 reasons? I thought there was actually another one I thought of. Oh, well, the most important one, which is kind of part of the whole thing, is the taste. I don't really care what it says on the package. I care about what it's like when it gets in my mouth, and also sometimes the aroma. Oh, that's yum. Now I'm wondering, you know what? This does not need hardly any sweetener. I'm not going to open this packet, but I already talked about it, right? And I said, I made comments about would I even be able to open it. I've had it sitting around for probably 2 or 3 years. And you know what I didn't realize? It says bend here. I think the last time I used one of these, I didn't read the instructions and I just tried to tear it off. Okay, now, okay, so let's see if it actually, okay, I bent it and add 1 to 2, this has 2 tablespoons in it. Oh my goodness. All right, I may not be using this. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Wait, can I get my finger? This would not be very good to take someplace with you, would it? And then you can't get into it. You know what it's like. Here, I'm going to show you this, all right? I don't like to swallow pills if I don't have to, so I use this powdered Tylenol stuff. It has a method to open it that is almost impossible. I usually have to use a knife or a pair of scissors. It's got like, I think maybe there's a piece of metal or something inside here on the little dotted lines, and you're supposed to fold it and tear it. Well, it's almost impossible. Just making a long story short. Okay, now let me do this. Okay, I've got a very little knife here. I'm gonna see if I can, gee whiz, this is ridiculous. You know what? Let me get my kitchen scissors here. I mean, honestly. Oops, well, went down the disposal. It's still not opening. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna, yeah, it's like really, it's sealed very well. So I'm going to cut the corner of it. Now, finally. It doesn't even smell like anything. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit in. Okay, and yes, Sandy says it looks like I'm going swimming. Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. Okay, now, okay, here's the thing. This is really a thing. Once you start adding sweetener to your coffee, it can really alter the flavor. And sometimes you have to add more than you originally planned, because it's kind of like, well, you can't take it out, right? So in order to make it taste right, you've got to alter that flavor enough that it tastes good again. It didn't taste that good with the first little pour of syrup. Ah, now it's getting better, okay? Let me add a little bit more. Now, this is considered one serving, which is 2 tablespoons. I usually do not use that much, but, well, in this case, I'm having to use more than I normally would. This is good. I don't need the full 2 tablespoons. Let me add a little bit more. Make it a sweet treat. Okay. And now that's pretty good. Honestly, I would have been fine without any of the sweetener, you know? So, oh, let's see. Do you have one to go? Do you have one go to code? Wait a minute. Sandy, I don't understand what your question is. Do you have one? Oh, do I have one go to? Oh, that I just love. All right. Do you mean coffee or sweetener? So, you know, honestly, as far as the coffees go, I really like a lot of the Nespresso coffees. I could more easily name the ones I don't like than the ones that I do. As far as sweeteners go, in all honesty, I prefer low or no calorie sweeteners. And in all honesty, I like them better. I like the taste of them better than actual sugar or honey or agave, you know. Occasionally some maple syrup would do just fine. But, and in fact, I even have maple sugar powder here, powdered maple sugar, that I use sometimes. But anyway, so, sorry. So that's it for me this morning. I got to get ready for my little grandkids to come over. And, okay, so Sandy's asking, do I have a go-to coffee? I tell you what, on Facebook, well, Facebook has been deleting live videos. That's their new policy. I also have a YouTube channel with thousands of videos. Because I've been doing coffee videos for, I don't know, what, 5 years, something like that. And even though I haven't done them every day, I've done them, most every day. So there's a lot to choose from. Anyhow, all right, I better get going here and get ready for the kids. And hopefully it's not going to rain, at least not this morning. And it is going to be hot, though. But I will talk to you later, okay? Enjoy your day. Remember, whether or not you enjoy it has a lot to do with your attitude. I'll have to remember that, too. I'll talk to you later.